state are doing what needs to be done. I think that we've proven that we are a state that can get it done well. And if other states are modeling what you've done in all levels of areas that show that we are striving to make sure all our elections are secure, people's votes count, and they only count once. I think when you're a leader that other states are looking to, that's sufficient enough to say to the federal government, we're doing it fine without you. Thank you.
I've overseen 7 successful petition campaigns to put libertarians on the ballot in our state. And I've also been the lead plaintiff in 2 federal lawsuits to protect even that ability for us to do that. You know, from that position, I have a unique perspective on Arkansas electoral politics. Not an inside view, mind you, but a front row seat perhaps. And from that perspective, I've seen how the system is rigged. Our system of laws, practices, and traditions give enormous power to the 2 major political parties.
The Secretary of State's office is really important. It's the first time many people get to touch our state government. And when people come and do business with our state government, they need to have confidence. They need to have confidence that their vote is secure. They need to have confidence that their signature counts when they sign a petition. They need to have confidence in our business systems and that we can get through things quickly and efficiently for small business owners. And they need to have confidence that every Arkansan has a voice and that that voice will be listened to by our government.
I have 3 questions. My first question begins like this. How many of you all know that we cannot afford another 4 years under Sarah Sanders? How many of you all know that my opponent, Coach Shelby, does not have the experience to run state government?
No.
How many of you all know that I have been serving you for the last 16 years in the Arkansas State Legislature, and I am ready on day 1?
Now, the current governor and I, we disagree on many things. First is education. Where I like to stick with the Arkansas Constitution and provide for our children a general, suitable, and efficient system of free public schools, she wants EFA accounts and to defund public education. Where she lets our communities get bombarded by data centers, wind turbines, and solar panels, I think the community deserves a say-so to protect their rights. She has higher aspirations in DC, and she will not be here long, and I will be here till my dying days.
The Arkansas Learns Act. I say that's the biggest failure because that's going to do the most damage to the most people, to our most valuable resource that we have, which is our children. You all, the Arkansas Learns Act is crippling. It is crippling our public education system. That is the biggest failure that the governor has. And so when we take $400 million and put it in private schools and pay tuition for kids who have already had that choice, we're leaving the other 90% to fend for themselves. You all, that is the biggest failure, and it's the biggest long-term impact that the governor is going to, the state of Arkansas is going to face in a long time.
I would like to see an income base come to it so we can sustain it, and we could put some of that money maybe towards public education. There's a lot of areas that we're lacking. Pre-K program is one. I don't believe in universal pre-K either. I think we should ask the teachers, get with the superintendents, get with the school boards, and get more local control. And that's going to be key to success for Arkansas. And that's why we keep failing this, because we get these legislators that come in there and they think they know, and half of them aren't educated and should have probably passed high school. But they've never lived a real life.
I don't think we need more prison beds. What I think we need is more opportunities for people. We need more opportunities for our young people. You know, you guys, if you all have followed me, there's 2 things I've always talked about. It was young people having summer employment. And this is what that does. Number 1, if they have summer employment, we can partner with a career readiness certificate. We have worker shortages everywhere in the state of Arkansas. If we set our young people on the right path, guess what? That opportunity is there, and we can stem the tide of people going into the prison system.
We've also we need more rehabilitation programs, Roby, and we need to start locking up bad guys. I mean, I think that we let rapists go pretty freely most of the time, then we'll lock up a guy that had a pound of marijuana on him. So we need to adjust our priorities on who's a bad guy and who's not a bad guy. I think the state's policy should be whatever the people want. If they want a data center, give them a data center. If they don't want one, it shouldn't go there.
How do you determine that?
Whether that's where you have county judges, quorum courts, and local leaders decide that. I'm not for it. I think that on a state level does need to be involved because we have a GIS group, which I've seen, I've met, and I'm not impressed with their work either. I mean, it seems like everything that comes out of that Little Rock Capitol does not do a very good job at anything.
Now, here's the thing. We're all carrying one of these. So we know that we're probably going to need data centers. But we just don't know how many. We don't know the long-term impacts. And if the people are asking us for a moratorium, guess what we should give them? A moratorium. And so that's my stance on it.